Hello? Hello and good morning. You're all very warmly welcome to the very first graduation ceremony here at the Academic City University. May we now rise for the academic procession. Are they aware that they have to come now? They are aware. Are you coordinating that? Okay.
I was telling you about Mirage.
What's up with this cough? Okay. He's the chairman. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to humbly ask you to resume your seats. I will alert you one more time to rise for the academic procession. Pardon me.
The guest of honor being the Minister of Education is not coming.
Who are the important people I need to address?
Okay, so Bob, Mirage, and the rest of UMAT administration.
Pronounce his last name again. Akonluri.
Yeah.
He's the president of the university. He is the founder of the university.
Yeah.
A representative from UMAT, a representative from UCC. Okay.
So use this one.
Thank you. After the procession, Chinazo is going to do hoisting of flags.
Yes.
He needs a microphone. I don't want to call him in. They're now going to be looking for a mic for him.
Let me see if there's a spare one. So you can call.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, may we humbly rise for the academic procession. Thank you. Okay.
I'm not sure. Let me check.
Okay. It looks like he's not here. Is he here? So will somebody else do it?
No, he's the one coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, please resume your seats. Thank you so much. I will one more time ask us to humbly rise. Thank you.
Come again, please, Prof. Yeah.
How many nationalities do we have here? Over 20. Okay, so it's only the president who is coming. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time. I'm going to ask us to humbly rise as we receive the president of the Academic City University, accompanied by a very beautiful cultural ensemble, a display of beautiful Ghanaian culture. The president, Professor Fred Mac Bagonluri. A round of applause for him as he comes. Continue with the anthem, and then he'll come here, and then he'll say, "I declare the graduation formally open."
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's aware. He's not doing that.
He's not aware.
Like, is it somewhere there?
Yeah, the president of ACT moves to the lectern. I declare the graduation open. It's something they do.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So ask Rebecca if he knows he's supposed to do that. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the president of Academic City University, Professor Fred Mac Bagonluri. I'll now ask us to please remain standing as we observe the Ghana national anthem. Thank you. We may be seated.
Good morning. Good morning, Academic City University College. So let me take this opportunity on behalf of the Governing Council to declare this ceremony open.
Thank you. The Academic City University is home to over 20 nationalities. We have students from all over Africa and all over the world. I'd now like to invite to present to us a display of the flags of the students here at the Academic City University, led by our campus celebrity, Mr. Chinazo Okoye. A round of applause for him.
Good morning, everyone. I'm very pleased to be here. Please, can you give yourselves a round of applause, please? Thank you. So, we'll be going through the countries and some informations are about them. So, when you hear your country, please rep. Make sure you shout. Okay? All right. So, our first country, Ghana. Louder, louder. Has a population of about 30.8 million people and is the second largest country that produces gold. Round of applause for Ghana. The next country, Nigeria. Woo. We have our independence on the 1st of October 1960. That's when we gained our first independence. We are about 210 million people. We are a lot. So round of applause for Nigeria. The next is Togo. It has a population of about 8.279 million people. Round of applause for Togo. The next we have Mali. Got their first independence September 22nd, 1958, and with a population of 20.25 million people. Applause for Mali. Next we have South Africa. South Africa has a population of 59.31 million people, and the Amapiano dance and song is from South Africa. Round of applause for South Africa. The next is Zimbabwe. Woo! Has a population of 14.86 million people and has the largest man-made lake in the world. Please, round of applause for Zimbabwe. The next, we have Benin. Louder, louder, louder. First gained independence, August 1st, 1960, has a population of 12.12 million people. Round of applause for them. Next, we have Tanzania. We are not plenty, but shout for them too. Thank you. Has a population of 59.73 million people, and they got their independence December 9th, 1961. Round of applause for them. The next we have Cape Verde. Round of applause for Cape Verde. July 5th, 1975 was when they gained their first independence. Round of applause for them. Next we have Ivory Coast. You can see that we are plenty here. Population of 26.38 million people. Round of applause for Cape Verde as it majestically walks. Next we have Cameroon. Round of applause for Cameroon. Independence, January 1st, 1960, with a population of 26.55 million. They are the first countries to make the quarterfinals of the FIFA World Cup in 1999. The next, we have Liberia. Gained its independence 26th of July, 1847, with a population of 5.2 million people. Round of applause for them. Next, we have Senegal. Louder, please. Louder, please. Thank you. Gained its independence August 20, 1960, and has a population of 17.14 million people. Senegal is home to Africa's tallest statue. Round of applause for them. Next, we have Equatorial Guinea. Equatorial Guinea gained its independence October 12th, 1968. Has a population of about 1.4 million people. Round of applause for them. Next, we have Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone gained its independence 27th of April 1961. Has a population of about 8.2 million people. Round of applause for them. The next we have Gabon. Round of applause for them. Independence Day, November 28, 1958, and has a population of 2.3 million people. Next, we have Congo. We are not plenty, but still clap. Thank you. Gained its independence June 30, 1960. Round of applause for them, please. Next, we have India. I need a shout from this. Thank you. Thank you. Has a population of about 1.4 billion people. Round of applause for them. Next, we have Italy. Thank you. That guy must be from Italy. Can't you see? Population of about 60.2 million people. Independence June 2nd, 1946. Lastly, we have Lebanon. Population of about 6.8 million people. It's in Western Asia. And it gained its independence November 22, 1943. Round of applause for Italy, of Lebanon. Wave your flag, let them see. I like that. So, these are all the countries that are represented on ACT campus. Please, a round of applause for them.
Thank you so much, Chinazor. That was a beautiful display of colors, and it's amazing to know that we have all of these nationalities well represented here at the Academic City University. It's now time for us to invite our Father up in heaven to come be with us and see this ceremony through to a very successful end. I'd like to invite to give us the opening prayer from the Presbyterian Church of Ghana, Reverend Ebenezer Sowa. A round of applause for him as he comes.
Let us unite our hearts as we pray. Our Heavenly Father, we give you glory in heaven for the riches of your grace that gives us and sustains life, for the bounty of your providence that has made it able for us to gather, to celebrate academic achievement, to celebrate and affirm these ones who, through diligent and hard work, have come this far. We ask that your grace will come along with us. We commit the entire session into your hands, and we ask that you take preeminence over everything that we do. Hear us, O Lord, as we pray, and we ask these and other benefits of your grace through the office and reputation of Jesus, who is the Christ of God. Amen.
Amen. And now the welcome address. I'd like to invite the landlord of Academic City University, everybody's favorite person here at the university, our president, Professor Fred Mac Baganluri. A round of applause for him as he comes.
Thank you, Nashoko. That was very kind of you. So good morning once again. Let me digress a little bit from my speech. I see a couple of familiar faces in the crowd that I would like to recognize. Mr. Chairman, members of the Governing Council of Academic City, reps from our affiliates, Dr. Cynthia Boy and Dr. Emmanuel Jima. Actually, let me say that again. Professors Cynthia Boy and Professor Emmanuel Jima. Thank you so much for making time to be here. I see in the crowd Miss Kwakwa. Need I say more? I see Mr. Sefakai, that I had a personal honor of giving a tour when this place was still a construction site, and I begged him to trust me with his daughter. I hope I've met and exceeded your expectations. Dr. Leslie Kisley-Hayford is here. Mr. Lekem Sanaya. Need I say more? Mr. Boachi Achampon. I told him to trust me with his son, and he did. Thanks for coming on this journey with us. Today is a very special day for our graduates, for our faculty, our staff, our board members, because obviously it's our first graduation here on this beautiful campus. You have served us well, and I couldn't be prouder to be the president of this beautiful and an institution that the world will soon hear more of soon. So as I was thinking about what to tell you guys, as you go into the real world of work, I got a pop-up on my WhatsApp screen, and then I saw that on Facebook also. And it has 7 bullet points. I don't really know who wrote that, but I shamelessly borrowed it. So today is a significant turning point in the history of this wonderful institution. It's a great occasion to honor you. Today is for you, our graduates. I would describe my emotions as bittersweet. I would have loved to keep you here forever, but I can see you're all anxious to get out there and become tax-paying citizens of this beautiful country called Ghana. I'm aware that you have persevered through 4 years of incredible difficulty and I know many of those. However, your years in Academic City were also marked by extraordinary accomplishments and intellectual inquiry. For those who doubt that, you can visit our workshop over there, and you'll be amazed at what undergraduates can do if the environment is right. I feel that the faculty, staff, and parents are very pleased of what you have accomplished over the past 4 years, as well as your devotion to hard work. As we confer this undergraduate degree upon you, we commission you to enter the world beyond Academic City, where uncertainties reside. Permit me, ladies and gentlemen, to impact upon you 7 rules of life that I borrowed shamelessly from Facebook. Smile. Smile. A smile might be the result of deliberate, thoughtful decision-making. It seems that a smile, whether genuine or not, can have a number of beneficial effects on your physical and mental health, as well as on the mental states of others around you. Endeavor to put on a smile. It always works out in the end. 2, kindness. We live in a very challenging world. Every little act of kindness makes an impact on people's life. The quality of being polite, generous, and thoughtful is called kindness. Happiness and stability, according to studies, can be predicted best by being kind. When the truth would help another person, it is kind to tell it. Treat your co-workers and friends with kindness, and you spread happiness wherever you go. 3, don't give up. You haven't earned that right to give up. Others work so hard to make today possible for you. If they had given up, you won't be here. So if there's one thing that I could impact on you today, it will be this: keep going. Don't stop striving, pushing, struggling, just because you can't pinpoint your goal or explain why you should reach it. Cast aside your doubts and doubters and keep going, even if it means slogging through muck and slime, since you know you are serving a greater good. If it does not work the first time, find another way. Don't compare. It's only human to compare oneself to others, but it never works out well in the end. It's time to stop evaluating your worth based on the opinions of others. You are not supposed to be anyone else because everyone is unique. Feeling envious of someone else is a waste of your time. My advice is to get off the couch and into real life. Decide right now that you are going to succeed at all costs. 5, avoid negativity. Negativity may be a significant problem in the workplace, and if left uncontrolled, can have financial repercussions for any institution. It can be found in rumors, attitudes, and communication overall, and it can even warp an organization's worldview. Keep this in mind and avoid creating inferiority complexes by treating everyone equally. Make peace with your past. You can't be your stronger self if your mind is full of mistakes, hurts, regrets from the past. When you think about the future, you should be thinking about who you want to be, not who you used to be. So think about the past to learn from it, but let go of any anger, shame, or guilt that is stopping you from moving on. Graduates of Academic City University College, as you embark on the next phase of your life, it is my goal that you will concentrate your efforts on the opportunity presented by the aforementioned issues in order to build solutions that will effectively address the continent of Africa's numerous problems. You have many opportunities ahead of you. You must determine what to do with all of your hard work and accomplishments. I hope the training and principles that Academic City instilled in you will strengthen and guide you to achieve success in all your endeavors. As I conclude my remarks, I challenge you to dare to dream. If your dreams do not scare you, they are not big enough. Once again, congratulations on your graduation and the best of success to all of you. I'll be here watching and cheering you on. Now, let me also take the opportunity to invite our founding partner, Mr. Niraj Variani, who is representing the chair today for this occasion. Good luck and Godspeed. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Fred. Representatives from University of Cape Coast, Mines and Technology, industry partners, our inaugural class of 2022, their supportive parents and guardians, staff and faculty of Academic City, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. How amazing it is to be addressing you today with our inaugural graduating class is a testament to the sheer gut and determination of all of you here today. The story has begun, pages have been turned, and an amazing array of chapters are now about to begin. No one knows more the vision of transformation that we embarked on as an institution than the young ladies and gentlemen graduating today. You all put your trust in us to deliver you the experience that we touted. You had the vision to see further than the initial laterite stone walkways and temporary canteens. You and your families put your trust in us, and for that we thank you. You are the ethos, the bones, the blood beating through the veins of this campus, the debates through the corridors, the cheers on the soccer fields, and the drilling in the engineering labs. You all are Academic City's first ambassadors of the next generation of education in Africa. The founding members, governing council, and I am personally indebted to everyone here today who has made this journey possible. 8 years ago, a vision that was yet an idea, today has now become a reality. What we have accomplished, what you have accomplished, has kick-started the life of an institution that will go on to impact and influence the communities and people of Agbogba, Accra, Ghana, West Africa, and the world. So the question is, how are you going to do that with what you have now? I'm not talking about how much you have. Some of you are business majors, engineers, journalists. Some of you have money. Some of you have patience. Some have kindness. Some have love. Some of you have the gift of long suffering. Whatever it is, whatever your gift is, what are you going to do with what you have? Take chances. Put your best foot forward and don't be scared to make mistakes. Many mistakes made this dream possible that you are witnessing today. And you know what? Mistakes are only going to make you smarter. Don't be scared to fail. It's inevitable, so embrace it. If you don't fail, you never really were trying. Have goals and create plans to achieve those goals. If those plans change, it's okay. Life is a journey worth living to learn. I believe this experience at Academic City has given you the tools that you need in order to always keep learning. Your heart, your mind, and your soul, these are your tools. You have sharpened them in the engineering workshops, you've shared them in the hostels, and you've tested them in the lecture theaters. These tools are ready for you all to take on the world. And if ever you feel blunt, Academic City shall and will always be here to guide you as our esteemed alumni. As I mentioned, some of you are business majors, engineers, and journalists. I wonder how many of you engineers will go on to run your own businesses, or which of you business majors will go on to shape international public policy, and which of the journalists will contribute to solving global crises like energy and poverty. The tools you have built here go beyond your majors. True desire in the heart, that feeling that you have, whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you want to do to help others grow and to make money, that desire, that feeling is God's proof to you, letting you know that it's yours. And anything you want, you can have. So take it, work hard to get it. When you get it, reach back and pull others up. Each one of you, teach someone. It's a new world out there, it's a beautiful world out there, and you only live once. So do what you feel passionate about and spread it. Don't just aspire to make a living, aspire to make a difference. To all our graduates, congratulations and thank you.
Thank you so much. A round of applause for the Ghana Police Band. I would now like to welcome up on stage Professor Cynthia Boy from the University of Mines and Technology to deliver her address. A round of applause for her.
Mr. Chairman, members of the Governing Council, members of the Academic Board, convocation, graduating students, members of the press, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. On behalf of the Vice Chancellor of the University of Mines and Technology, Professor Richard Kwesi Amankwa, and on my own behalf, I congratulate the Council, the Governing Council, Academic Board, and all graduating students of the Academic City University College on this maiden graduation ceremony for your impressive achievements. You have worked so hard to reach this monumental milestone in the life of your institution. Your accomplishments of producing world-class graduates, spiced with local content, deserves recognition, for which cause UMAT is proud to be associated with you. We say, Aiko. To the graduating students, we congratulate you because you deserve it for all the dedication you have invested. Academic City University College has inculcated in you knowledge, skill, and expertise required in this technological world to succeed in the work of life. You may encounter new opportunities and challenges, but trust in yourself at all times, and trust also in God. As you leave the walls of the university, we believe that you will be an asset to any organization that employs you. And those who go into private business, do hold on with firm hands and grow the business. Please, do not forget your alma mater. Conduct yourself so well, knowing that you are the shining stars that will attract more students and qualified staff to Academic City University. Congratulations on your graduation, and we wish you well for your next level of adventure. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And now from the University of Cape Coast, I'd like to invite Professor Emmanuel Kofi Jima to deliver his address. A round of applause for him.
Mr. Chairman, kindly permit me to stand on the protocols so far established to convey greetings from my Vice Chancellor, Professor Johnson Nyakon Buampon of the University of Cape Coast. He so much wished to be here personally to witness the inaugural commencement graduation ceremony of the class of 2022, who have worked so hard throughout the period of their studies in this university. Unfortunately, other equally important assignment has denied him the opportunity. He sends his felicitation to all the graduates. As one of your mentoring institutions, the University of Cape Coast is highly interested in your development and will therefore continue to offer you the support you will need to achieve your mandate. It will be recalled that in the 2022 Times Higher Education World University Rankings, the University of Cape Coast, UCC, was ranked as the best university globally for research influence. We were ranked the #1 university in Ghana and West Africa, and among the top 5 universities in Africa. We are ready to share our success story with you. Mr. Chair, in these days when nations all over the world are struggling to survive as a result of the ravages of the COVID-19 and other unexpected happenings and occurrences, it calls for every higher educational institution to find innovative ways to produce graduates with competencies to turn the fortunes of communities around. Skill development is very important, and indeed, the Academic City University College is already leading the way through your innovative programs. It is our conviction that both the staff and students of Academic City University College, ACUC, will continue to work hard to keep the torch burning. All shoulders should be on the wheel as you gradually work towards your goals and targets. It is only through determination and hard work that success is possible. Please, Chair, permit me to repeat this statement. It is only through determination and hard work that success is possible. We therefore encourage you to do your best for ACUC. The solemn admonition we give to the graduates is for you to make the best use of the knowledge and skills you have acquired from ACUC. Ghana in particular and the world as a whole look up to you for the transformation and improvement of life. May success attend your effort, and God richly bless your endeavors and anywhere you find yourself. We say, Ayiko.
Thank you so much, the Ghana Police Band, and thank you so much, Professor Emmanuel Kofi-Jima from the University of Cape Coast. It is only through determination and hard work that success is possible. I couldn't agree more. And today, our dear graduates, your success has paid off. It's now time for the moment that we have all been waiting for. It's time to confer your degrees. We shall begin with the Faculty of Business and Communication Arts. And to confer these degrees, I would like to invite up on stage Dr. Philip Nukpe, Professor Fred Makbagonluri, and our representative from UCC, Professor Emmanuel Kofi-Jima. A round of applause for them.
Representative of the Vice Chancellors, on behalf of the President, I present these members of Academic City University College who are worthy to receive first degrees of University of Cape Coast. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Journalism and Mass Communication, Rukayatu Kalmadine. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Journalism and Mass Communication, Yawa Fafa Kai. For the degree of Business Administration in Banking and Finance, Gladys Sidion Abajayi Komfo. For the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration in Human Resource Management, Binta Sisoko. For the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration in Marketing, Isaac Amponsa Apia. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts, for the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration in Marketing, Chantel Christian. For the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration in Marketing, Onesimus Abuaji Owusu. For the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration in Marketing, Nana Bwedi Chumesi Ampong. representatives of the Vice Chancellor of the University of Cape Coast, I, Dr. Philip Nukwe, Head of Department, Business and Entrepreneurship Department, present to you graduates of the school standing before you and others who are unavoidably absent and from whom I stand prosy. These graduates have followed the approved program of study over the stipulated period, passed the required examinations, and have thus become eligible for the academic awards for which their studies entitle them. I pray for conferment of the awards due them.
By the authority vested in the Academic Board of the University of Cape Coast, I, Professor Emmanuel Kofi Jima, representing the Vice Chancellor of the University, do hereby pronounce the graduates presented duly graduated. Accept my congratulations. Now that you have graduated, you should turn your tassel from right to left. Thank you very much.
The Vice Chancellor, on behalf of the President, I present these members of Academic City University College who are worthy to receive first degrees of the University of Cape Coast. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Benedict Nana Kweku Amwako. Ebube Victor Epe. It's followed by Emmanuel Ibrahim Gima, BSc Information Technology. Following suit is Paul David Hanold Abu, BSc Information Technology. Behind him is Ted Delasi Kofi Segretsi, Bachelor of Science Information Technology. We have Kelvin Owusu, Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. Also coming up is Ewe Nuyeke Lekem Senaya. I'm privileged to announce the First Lady, Cassandra Joseph. At this point, with all the graduating students of the Information Technology and Computer Science Department of Academic City University College, please rise and remain standing. The representative of the Vice Chancellor of the University of Cape Coast, I, Professor Lunge Olumide Babatope, the Dean, Faculty of Computational Science and Informatics, present to you graduates of the school standing before you and others who are unavoidably absent and for whom I stand in proxy. These graduates have followed the approved programs of study over the stipulated period of time. They have passed all the required examinations and have thus become eligible for the award of the degrees to which their studies entitle them. I pray for your conferment of the award due them.
By the authority vested in the Academic Board of the University of Cape Coast, I, Professor Emmanuel Kofi Jima, representing the Vice Chancellor of the university, do hereby pronounce the graduates presented duly graduated. Accept my congratulations. Now that you have graduated, you should turn your tassel from right to left. Thank you.
The Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the President, I once again present these members of Academic City University College, Department of Computer Science, who are worthy to receive first degrees of the University of Mines and Technology, UMAT. For the Department of Computer Science, I present Gertrude Apaniama Akobile Akunle.
The Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the President, I present these members of Academic City University College who are worthy to receive first degrees of University of Mines and Technology. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering, Abdul Hamid Oluwasegun Tade. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering, Jeremiah Fiagbeji. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering, Harriet Fiagbo. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering, Barnabas Nomo. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering, Mary Gayu. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering, Oreku Kwagrin Quason. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering, Caleb Melchizedek. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Electronics and Communications Engineering, Gideon Owusu Chireme. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Anthony Eduse Ajimang. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Nathaniel Ewuntrim Asiak. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Melissa Penyai. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Wisdom Mahami. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Eric Ahen. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Elizabeth Theo. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Ian Selem Kobla Hlomado. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Andrula Ama Adoma Techi. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Nana Asarabia Nana Sabre Siao Mensa. Will all graduating students of the Department of Computer Sciences, Department of Mechanical, Industrial and Systems Engineering, Department of Electrical, Electronics and Computer Engineering, please be on your seats. Please be on your feet and remain standing. Representative of the Vice Chancellor of the University of Mines and Technology, I, Dr. Lucia Japong, Associate Dean of the Faculty of Engineering, present to you, graduates of the school, standing before you and others who are unavoidably absent, and for whom I stand proxy. These graduates have followed the approved programs of study over the stipulated period, passed the required examination, thus become eligible for the academic awards to which their studies entitle them. I pray for conferment of the awards due them. By the powers vested in me, I, Professor Cynthia Bokai Boy, representative of the University of Mines and Technology, do hereby confer on you degrees to which you are entitled and pronounce that you are duly graduated. Faculty of Computer Science and Engineering, accept our congratulations. Ayoko. All graduates can now move your tassels from the left to the right. Check. So let's go to the next. Wait, should I use this? Check. Let me look at your arrangement here. This is wrong. Okay, sorry. No, this is correct. Keep this. This is correct. And the mistakes I mentioned. And it's correct. And then it's correct. Mark our arrangement there. Okay, the arrangement here.
Thank you so much, the Ghana Police Band. A round of applause for them. And even better, a bigger round of applause for all our graduating students. Well done for making yourselves, your parents, and the university very, very proud. Next is our Academic Achievement Awards. These awards are to recognize students who have excelled academically in their respective departments. I'd like to invite up on stage Dr. Philip Nukpe to present the first award to the Best Business Administration Student. This award goes to, the very big round of applause, Nana Bwedi Chumesi Ampong. Well done. The next award goes to the best student in communication arts. I present to you Yawa Fafa Kai. A round of applause for her. Next, I'd like to invite Dr. Neval Sharma to present the award for the Best Information Technology Student. A round of applause for Kelvin Owusu, receiving the award for the Best Information Technology Student. Next, I'd like to invite Professor Olumide to present the award to the best student in computer science. A round of applause for Gertrude Apanyama Akobila Akolibi. Best student, computer science. A round of applause for her. Next, to present the award for the best electrical, electronics, and computer engineering student, Dr. Lucy Ejapon. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Nathaniel Asiak, best student in electrical, electronics, and computer engineering. Next is the best mechanical engineering student. A round of applause for Elizabeth Fio. I would now like to invite Dr. Japon to introduce our special awards.
President, Vice Chancellors, it is my honor to present the recipients of the special awards. These awards recognize the notable achievement of students beyond their academic pursuits. I'd like to invite Mrs. Giselle Partington-Osei to the stage. So, the first special award is what we call Legacy Awards. So Legacy Awards are awarded to students who have done something that beyond their graduation will still live on. And the Legacy Award goes to Elizabeth Fio and Caleb Melchizedek for composing the school national anthem. I'd like to welcome Rebecca Ashite to the center of the stage.
The next special award we have is the A-Citizen Award. This is the most holistic student, well-rounded, academics, social engagement, and the likes. Miss Melissa Peñay. I'd like to invite to the center of the stage Mr. Niraj Variani to award the Chairman's Award or the Founder's Award. The Founder's Award goes to that student that embodies the ethos of Academic City. And the award, the Founder's Award, goes to Barnabas Nomo. These are students who have left legacy projects, who have built and developed things that will stay on until after their graduation. I'd like to invite Mr. McCaffrey, our tech manager, our Technology Entrepreneurship Center manager, to the center of the stage. And the best award for entrepreneurial student. This is a student that has taken an idea from his classes and turned it into a real business that is being profitable even now. Wisdom Mahami. I'd like to invite Professor Fred Magbaganluri to the center of the stage to give the President's Award. And the President's Award goes to the overall best student with the highest GPA, as well as showing selfless service across different areas, Miss Elizabeth Fio. And I would like to invite Mr. Pav Variani, Ms. Kukwanyako, and the President, Professor Fred Magbaganluri, to the center of the stage, please. To the final highest academic award, to the overall best student, finishing with a GPA of 3.9 over her 4 years, finishing with a cumulated weighted average of 88.26%. The overall best student award goes to Miss Elizabeth Fio. Elizabeth, Umbra. How much your word name? How much your word name? Where the word? I would like to welcome Elizabeth to give her valedictorian speech. The chair, the president of the Academic City University College, Professor Fred Magbagonuri, Honorable Board of Directors, trustees, partners, affiliated university representatives, faculty, staff, parents, fellow graduates, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. I extend my warm greetings to you all. It is imperative to note that my ACT experience has been a forge of character. From the outset, I resolved to serve this community, and though I sign off my studentship today, that resolution remains unbroken. I believe my countenance on this campus has impacted many, a story to reserve for another day. My name is Elizabeth Fio. It is an honor to be the valedictory speaker for the class of 2022. I humbly share this moment with all of my colleagues present and far away. It seems like yesterday when I first stepped foot on this campus, in the engineering workshop where we were received. Personally, I contemplated if I had made the right choice of coming to Academic City University College. The campus was literally deserted. But for those of us who saw beyond the building of mere classrooms, there was hope and blossom. That imagination has birthed the reality of what we are seeing and experiencing today. The growth and the effulgence of the color and beauty of the campus, the beautiful trees and flowers, and all the spaces which our lives have been transformed. With the unquenchable team spirit, we have influenced a vibrant and, more importantly, adaptable campus. As the pioneering class, we have learned to strive, persevere, and not quit, and these attributes were continually displayed over our 4 years of stay in Academic City University College. Indeed, we, the class of 2022, have fought the good fight of faith and are living testimonies of our hard work and the support given to us by this institution. Indeed, my achievement is not only by dint of hard work, but accumulation of collaboration, observation, and consistent practice. For an institution like ACT, you do not only get the opportunity to renew your mindset as a student, but also you get to be surrounded by people who are comparatively higher achievers. That alone would inspire you to be better. My dear colleagues, I have waited for this day to tell you that my wholesomeness partly emanates from years of my willingness to learn from you. And I did so religiously without a taint or doubt. I cannot underestimate the support I have received from the faculty and staff. I am the embodiment of strength, creativity, veracity,
leadership, and future readiness. As a female mechanical engineer, the first challenge you deal with is your gender stereotype, especially in a male-dominated space. While this is true, I have come to the realization that the experiences I have gathered through working on projects as part of my course has infused in me that assertiveness, boldness, and the necessary skills required for my professional career. I can quickly recollect a moment of brainstorming during my internship where the strength of my contribution wasn't characterized by who I am, but by what I am made of. I feel more confident than ever before, and I am set to impact the world with my contributions and inspire the youth. While I envisioned for myself the bigger picture, I am proud to mention that, together with few colleagues, I was able to start the ACT Music Club, which created a haven for music lovers to explore their abilities while enhancing themselves. The Academic City Anthem is a product of the club, and I could not be any prouder. Working on the Local Events for Africa project was a learning curve for me. I got to work on real-life design and manufacturing procedures, as well as project management, to mention a few. Ladies and gentlemen, this is simply because the spirit here in ACT is that you ought, and I repeat, you ought to be entrepreneurial in your thinking. You do not just desire to invent or create, but also be disruptive and innovative in that regard. I am thankful to Main One for sponsoring my study at this college and allowing me to pursue my dreams. Professor Fred Bagongui, thank you for your interest in my development. I am a living proof that you have done an excellent job and will continue to make you proud everywhere I go. To Mr. Julian Bennett, thank you for galvanizing me to face challenges, confidently without fretting. To Dr. Lucy Ejapon, my superwoman, I have always looked up to your example. To Dr. Raymond Dume, words may not be enough to quantify how grateful I am to you. Mr. John Irijo, thank you for your love and encouragement. My roommate, Chantal Christian, early morning gist will never be the same without you. My love for you is endless. To my mom, Benisba, my backbone and shield, thank you for your prayers and support. Parents and guardians, thanks for trusting and believing in the mission and vision of this institution and supporting us through the entire journey. Finally, my fellow graduates, I know we have aspirations and goals and are set to take on similar or different paths in our lives. Like most of you, I have benefited from the teachings of integrity, leadership, and readiness for the future. And this is evident in the little I have shared with you. As Professor Fred once said, let this day mark the sunrise of your success. I want us to remember and keep the zeal and team spirit we shared. Let us be artful in our choicest careers and never forget to celebrate every milestone and failure alike. There is a saying that experts are made and not born. Therefore, I urge us to remain thirsty for knowledge in this erratic world. Now is the time to soar. Now is the time to smile. And now is the time to dance to the tune of our victories on this memorable day. Let's go forth and shine. Again, it was a great honor addressing this ceremony. Thank you and enjoy the moment.
Thank you so much. A round of applause one more time. Girl power. This is a beautiful moment for all students of the Academic City University, for all graduating students, graduates now, for all the women here. This is our time to shine. Let us now rise for the school anthem, a product led by students here at the Academic City University. Thank you. You may please resume your seats. Thank you so much. A round of applause one more time for Elizabeth Few. And now a word from the class of 2022. A round of applause as we welcome up on stage Mr. Nathaniel Asiak.
I know there's someone here waiting to go and reply all after this event. Asabre, I see you. The President of Academic City University College, the Governing Council, Chairman, representatives of the University of Mines and Technology and the University of Cape Coast, the guest speaker, the guest of honor, Nananum, distinguished guests, faculty, our lovely parents, and to the freshest graduates in town, the class of 2022. Welcome. Today, we celebrate and create memories that will be remembered for generations to come. We celebrate a lot of firsts. For example, the first student to promise to send other students to Apple for internships. Benedict Amuako, class of 2022. The first student to do a presentation, in another presentation, in another presentation, before finally asking the lecturer the topic for the original presentation. Abdul Hamid, class of 2022. The first spider to walk on two legs, Gideon Owusu, class of 2022. And of course, the first class to have a graduation ceremony here at Academic City, the class of 2022. I think I should end here so that the other classes can have things to brag about next year. My name is Nathaniel Asiak, and I am incredibly humbled to have the opportunity to share the stories and connect the dots of the experiences of 35 amazing students that started the journey 4 years ago with a dream and a bag of hope, and were supported by lovely parents who also shared the same dream and hope. Today, we celebrate the bonds formed, dreams shaped, and the lessons learned in the 4-year refining experience as the pioneering class of Academic City. Today, I am here to share the stories of builders, believers, and pioneers, the class of 2022. Let's start from the beginning. In our first week here at Academic City, the first thing the institution had in mind was a cross-disciplinary project. And the ever-smiling Mr. Julian would proceed to narrate how we were supposed to build, design, and sell a smart autonomous dustbin. I remember turning to my left and seeing Nana Asabre nodding in agreement, and to my right, I saw Barnabas Nomo already sketching some designs for the project. And in my mind, I was wondering where I was, whether the school had gone to hire a bunch of Kanthankes or Elon Musk. I didn't know. Albeit, this project didn't really project, but I would crave your indulgence to keep this particular failure in memory, as it was our first. Unlike the current classes, we were fortunate enough to have our matriculation in a classroom. And on that day, the builders also took a holiday, fortunately, so we could hear President Fred talk as he ushered us into the institution. And you know, after I left the room, I said to myself, maybe I don't really like fancy matriculations. Classrooms are probably the best. And you know one more interesting thing? When we were about to go back to relax in our rooms or wherever we should find ourselves, we were like, no, we don't do that here. Here we are for academics, so you go back to class. But before that, we would take all the goofiest and funniest pictures that time would allow us, and those pictures have become hot memes, especially Spider and Ibrahim's pictures during class discussions. And for the rest of the 4 years of our stay in Academic City, we would make the best out of whatever we were dealt with. We would shape the community by our shared beliefs of hard work, integrity, and merit. One of the first things we quickly realized was that a couple of us had superior knowledge of certain topics and had a desire to teach. Some of us understood the need to extend the privilege of having a STEM education beyond the walls of ACT. All these students would steadily build their dreams and visions through starting clubs, all of which continue to serve their purposes to date. Benedict Amuako, aka Kim Promise, would go ahead to start the Robotics Club. Gertrude and Nana Buedi would go ahead to start the STEM Up Club, which leads STEM education in the basic schools in the Bosche community. Isaac Apia, Chantel Christian, Kelvin Owusu, and Fafa Kanyi would go ahead to start the Happiness Club, which organized the best parties and social events on campus. Steadily juggling and hustling for members from among the rest of this class, these students slowly built their visions. I mean, just to be safe after this speech, a lot more clubs were formed by members of this class, so that just to be safe. Today, these clubs are among the biggest and the most impactful clubs and societies on campus. As the pioneering class, the most important thing we had to do was set a culture for academic city students. What would A citizens be known for? This is a question that influenced a lot of the discussions and decisions in our first 2 years. As with any culture, a couple of options were explored. But what stood out was the culture of doing. Not just doing with and for people. In the years that would follow, we would build the most daring projects, the most inspiring businesses, and the most relevant solutions to some of our country's problems. Wisdom Mahami would set out to build a portfolio of poetry-based solutions. The Greek minister in our midst. I see you. I mean, he asked me to advertise, but I told him to go to a radio station. Barnabas Nomo, Andrew Lathechi, and Anthony Duce, a.k.a. Champagne Squire, and the rest of the CNC Room squad would set out to meet Elon Musk halfway on his way to making things electric. Jeremiah and Likem would consistently pester the school for sports facilities, which were important aspects of student life. I mean, if the sports facilities had come a bit earlier, Jeremiah would be playing in Barcelona by now, and Chelsea would get a sign in this transfer window. The consistency of these students paid off, and today we have a well-lit pitch and a basketball court. Gladys Sudwan started the best Sobolo brand on campus, which doesn't last an hour when she stocks it. A bottle of a Sobolo, a laptop, or a book at 2 a.m. is the perfect recipe to excel in your midterm, except Mr. Edwards' project management midterm. We built a culture that embraces action and constant motion. Now we have ACT Productions, a vibrant SRC, and FlexiWash, which all demonstrate how this culture has permeated every part of the school. Always doing, always in motion. One of the most important groups of people that have greatly contributed to our successful journey here at Academic City are our faculty. From Christian Akumaglo's Calculus 1 classes, where we were scoring in negatives, to Dr. Stephen Amer's control classes, which were trying to control our destinies in the negative direction, to Dr. Paul's intense grilling questions during presentations, to Dr. Lucy, who always asked us how relevant our projects were to society. They nurtured us to be the best. And perhaps top of that list are the leadership seminar classes we had with President Fred and all the model guest speakers that came in to speak with us. In those classes, I would learn the importance of hard work, loyalty, integrity, all from the rich experiences of President Fred and the guest speakers. And perhaps I would learn more about corporate America, because you hear the statement, guys, in corporate America, the experiences above might seem like random scattered dots, but as I reflected even more about them, I slowly realized how very much connected they indeed were. Remember the field projects I asked you to pin in memory earlier? It would set the tempo for most of the projects my colleagues and I would later work on 3 years down. Today, you see electric bikes, wind turbines, incubators, robots, and blockchain projects, all because this project showed us we had something to prove to the world. Like Cat Diamonds, we are only a resounding affirmation of all the classes taken, the projects that did not project, and the lessons learned, the culture we built. Like the constellations of the stars, now everything seems aligned. Today, I reckon that by coming to a virtually unknown college 4 years ago, I have gained lifelong friends that I am incredibly grateful for. Some here also built lifelong relationships, I must say. In 4 years, I have had the opportunity to learn great loads of humility from Erica Hin, servant leadership from Owereku Kwesin, and going above and beyond for your friends in Isaac Apia. I have learned from the incredible growth stories of Harriet, the machine learning expert, Mary, the crypto and blockchain experts, Melissa, Chantal, Gladys, and I could go on and on. Just a side story. You know, when I was speaking with Gladys to include her in this speech, you know, Gladys is natively from Benin. And so she made use of an English word. And as I was trying to understand the word, she added, I think you need a dictionary to understand what I mean. And so that's the growth I'm talking about. And today, I'm glad I'm able to learn and be a better person from these amazing 35 students you see here today. Our stories would be incomplete without extending our deepest gratitude to our biggest supporters who are as elated as we are today. I speak for my class when I say today's celebration is actually the apotheosis of the hope and dreams of our parents. I would like to thank our parents for being visionary and making it possible in ways unimaginable for us to attend ACT. It took their singular act of believing and buying into the academic city dream to have led to all our achievements. Truly, our parents are the heroes in our story. Thank you to the founders of this institution for crafting a vision so bold and a mission so pure that Africa should have a world-class institution to train ethical leaders in STEM education. We are the products of your vision today. Thank you. Ms. Giselle and the Career Services team and the lessons of President Fred from corporate America have tuned our minds to the great things that await us outside the walls of Academic City and the pitfalls thereof. And so to my colleagues, I impress upon you to pursue excellence in all our endeavors. Ask not what the world can give to you, but rather what can you give to make the world even a better place. And borrowing from our favorite class, FIE, question everything and believe that in whatever you choose to do, the dots would connect in the future for the best. Would there be uncertainty? Of course, yes. Would we surmount them? Absolutely. Uncertainty or challenges are things we, the class of 2022, have intimate knowledge of. This class does not hide from uncertainty or battles. We face them, and as we always do, we surmount them. Whatever the problems of tomorrow are, we will always be there to meet them head-on with our ever-conquering spirit. I would like to accept that we are going to miss each other. For a long time, I'm going to see some of you on TV, in the news, in person or not, for all the good reasons and on all the positive stages, the canvases of the world will be laid. This is the realization that from today, we cease to be students of this noble institution, but rather alumni, that one day this institution will be more than proud of what it shaped us into. And to Academic City, this is us, unclasping our fingers from the thorough academic works. This is our parting into a different phase in life. Our happiness, yet our painful goodbye. This is probably the last, but not the least, of the gifts we have to offer, and vice versa. We hope we showed you that we truly cared for the growth of this institution. This is to us, the builders, the makers, and pioneers, the class of 2022. Cheers. Yeah, I'm done.
A round of applause one more time for Mr. Nathaniel Insiak. That was a very captivating, emotional, and exciting speech. Thank you so much. And we're gradually drawing close to the end of today's ceremony. I'd like to invite to the lectern the Dean of Computational Sciences and Informatics, Professor Olumide, to give us the closing remarks. A round of applause for him, please.
Thank you very much, the MC. On occasions like this, you'll see the humanity in people really coming out. I saw my president picked up something that looks like a little tears from his eyes while that lady was speaking. President Fred, I want to tell you that as parents, the point comes at which we have to let go, and we've come to that point at this moment. We all have done our best, and we can only wish our students very well as they face the future. It is my singular honor today to have the opportunity to give the closing remarks. Usually I don't write, but in this case I was inspired to just write. And I'll just go ahead and do justice to that. For the first inaugural convocation of Academic City University College, Accra, Ghana, I want to start by recognizing the founding fathers, having stand on the existing protocols already. To our founder, Mr. Variani, and the co-founders and partnering founders, I see the smiles of fulfillment, the realization of dreams, and imaginations of possibilities, imbued in this investment into human capital development. This will outlive all of us. We say thank you to you for creating the platform that brought the joy so much to parents, well-wishers, faculties, teaching and non-teaching staff of Academic City, as well as the friends of the university today, for also believing in us as partners in progress, and for creating a platform of opportunity for us to find expression to pour ourselves out into these young ones who we believe are going out to change the world. Thank you very much for being a part of a new world. To President Fred Magbangaluri, I see a dividend of a mission to pioneer and break grounds, so others can come and join forces with you to water and produce bountiful harvest, packaged, ready, delivered, and assured. We say thank you for breaking the ground, and also for staying put and being there to make sure that the dust settles. Not everybody who breaks the ground makes sure that the dust settles. We thank you, Professor Fred. Your labor of love is yielding great dividends. Thank you for the opportunity to work with you as a leader, leading great minds in this incubator for innovation and impact. Great will be your reward. To our mentor universities, we followed your guides dutifully to have arrived at this destination this afternoon, while also injecting our uniqueness and our branding into building a world-class university. The outputs over the years have climaxed into today's event. We thank you for believing in us. A good product sells itself. We are proud to be associated with UCC and UMAT. We also appreciate all friends of our universities who have supported us over the years. Mentioning names will probably risk omissions. For all the management staff, the faculties, the exec, the teaching and non-teaching staff, junior and senior staff, past and present, all those who have contributed in one way or the other to molding and shaping these children that we have in front of us today, we say thank you for your efforts. We say also, we see in you the evidence of sacrifices through thick and thin, time and space, well articulated, grounded in integrity and excellence, quality top-notch, and seeds specially prepared for harvest. We say unto you, thank you. To parents and well-wishers who have come here today to celebrate, and also the friends of the graduates, I see the realization of dreams to see your children baked by a trusted haven. I remember Professor Fred telling us during the COVID peak how a parent said, it's only in his hand he can commit his child. We thank you for the confidence that you have in us. You believed in us. You entrusted your words to us. We took all the pains and measure to ensure that they follow the path that great men and women have plied. They are baked. They are baked. They are delivered, ready to impact the world. You are not getting back what you gave to us. You are not getting the exact children back that you gave to us. They are now matured. They are wiser. They are skillful. They are tactful. They have become critical thinkers. They are leaders. They are innovators. They can take up challenges. They can hold you up in a conversation. We are returning them to you, not just to you, in the manifold nature that I mentioned earlier on, but beyond you, we are returning them to the world as changers, impactors, innovators, leaders, resilient, focused, productive, and future-ready. We say congratulations to you, parents. You believed in us, and we also believe in you. The sacrifice you made are really worth it. To the graduates at this point, I quote a sentence from a letter sent to me over 10 years ago by the Department of State of Education in the United States of America as a recipient of the Fulbright Scholar in Residence domiciled at Southern University, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, USA. In that letter, I quote, "The award of the Fulbright Fellowship is an achievement for which you should be justly proud." I extend the same sentence to you today. Your achievements today is something for which you should be justly proud. You have worked hard to attain this feat. This is just the beginning of many more things to achieve in life. You are seeds carrying seeds. Greatness resides in you. You are change agents. We have forged you. We have refined you and made you ready for global impact. The world is your stage. I implore you to take the opportunity of today to really celebrate, and while also celebrating, to also pause and reflect on the human-centered challenges around us, especially in Africa. That was why you were here, to be made future-ready leaders. That future starts today. We have filled you up with what it takes to face it. You can surmount the highest mountain and lift up the deepest of valleys. The fullness of the solutions that the world needs today resides in you. Like President Fred will say, when you are given a big gift, be very careful how you manage it. A big gift will consume big food. We have loaded you so much. You have been given a big gift. You are a big gift to the world, but also you have what it takes to feed that gift on the inside of you. You have been made resilient. You are compassionate. You have integrity. Your watchword is excellent, and so we believe you will go out there to happen. In closing, I therefore charge you today, go filled and live full. The world is your stage. See you on top. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Prof. Congratulations one more time to all our graduating students. A round of applause. Today is a great day in your lives and in all our lives, and I hope that as we close the ceremony this afternoon, you'll not forget all the wise words that have been spoken on the stage by our various distinguished speakers. Keep creating, keep innovating, keep being you. Take chances, put your best foot forward, smile, be kind, avoid negativity, and let this day mark the sunrise of your success. In all things that you do, let love lead. Mr. President, the Vice Chancellors, honored guests, graduates, parents, ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the close of the ceremony.
On behalf of the Governing Council of Academic City University College, our affiliates, University of Mines and Technology, University of Cape Coast, I declare this ceremony closed. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Prof. And now to give us the closing prayer, please remain standing as we invite Mr. Abubakar Waigalo.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, in the name of Allah, the most merciful and the beneficent, the nourisher and provider of all. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for a successful program. And we're praying for our graduates. You guys came this far. You have accomplished some amazing things at ACT. And I know you will bring your innovation and drive for everyone else to see. We pray for Allah's guidance and protection. We ask Allah for His continuous blessing upon our graduates as they and their families celebrate this grand milestone. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us get to our various destinations safely. Ya Hayyu Ya Qayyum, Rabbul Alameen, Ya Aziz, Ya Jabbar. Subhan rabbika rabbi satama yasifun, wassalamu ala al-mursalin, alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin, sallu ala nabiyil karim, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad, kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim, wa barakta ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad, fil alamin innaka hamidul majid. Amen.
Thank you, Mr. Abubakar Waigalo. Please remain standing for the academic procession. Thank you all so much. Have a wonderful afternoon. Congratulations one more time to everybody. Thank you. I'd encourage all of us to please stay for our official photos before you leave. Students, graduates, parents, faculty, please remain for photographs before you leave. I'd also like to formally invite all of you back here on the 17th of August for the inauguration ceremony of the university. It's on the 17th of August, and all parents and partners and guardians are warmly invited to attend. Thank you so much.